everyone, it's Miss Josie at the Jacksonville Public Library, and we hope you enjoyed your Knights and Dragons story time. I really love that Dragon Loves Taco story. It's really funny. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And today's craft, to go with our Knight and Dragons story, we're doing silhouette castles with some shapes. So this is what we're going to do today, and as you can see, I've just cut out some shapes here, and I have a triangle, I have a square, and here's what we need. So we need some glue, some scissors, pencil if you want to draw out your castle shape. We have some crayons, and I used, purple and blues and pinks for my background sky for my castle. So I kind of just went along and mixed the colors up together. So what you want to do is, scooch this. What you want to do is grab your crayons and start coloring the page. It just kind of went like this along my white piece of paper until I filled it, and then I mixed the colors. I do a little pattern, and you don't have to use these colors, but these are my favorite colors, so I wanted to use this. You can do blues and greens or whatever you'd like. It's totally up to you. But for this craft, I chose these colors. And then on my pink, it's really cool when you mix some blues into that. So go ahead and do that all the way down your paper until it looks something like this. So when you have that ready, you're ready to cut out some shapes. You're ready to cut out some squares and triangles for your castle. So what I did was I grabbed the paper and I kind of folded it over a couple times to make myself some shapes. And I went from there. And I went ahead and I cut along the lines. So go ahead and fold your paper. And I'm cutting just right along the lines. And you can make your castle however you want. So what I did was I had two little walls and my main castle with a little door. You can also make some rocks, you can make more towers, you can make more flags. It's totally up to you. It's really fun because you cut these little notches here to make it look like the castle walls, which is kind of cool. So you can start with some pieces of rectangle, so then you can go ahead and kind of get your paper and measure out how you want your castle to look. So I'll go with this one. I'm probably just go ahead and pick a spot to cut, how tall you want it, and about halfway I'm just gonna straighten it up a little bit. I'll cut again, and that looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and you can either trace, so you can use your pencil and draw how big you want your door, if you can see it, and then go ahead and cut along your line there. And there you go. There's your first piece. And then you just go ahead and do that with your other pieces. And if your other pieces are too big, that's okay. You can just kind of tuck it behind like that, or you can cut it to size so that it fits. So this one we can, slim it down a little bit, and then maybe cut our little notches. You make little squares on top. Just kind of go along like that. So you have, it kind of looks like little teeth. You have the little teeth on the castle wall. All right, so then you can, kind of like a puzzle, so you can put it together however you'd like. We do need a triangle piece, so we can go ahead and grab one of our pieces for that. Let's see, I like to cut a square and then maybe we can draw out our triangle. So let's go ahead and do that. We can draw our, let's do it up here, draw our little triangle so we can make it nice and pointy for our tower. Just cut along here. And we'll see if it fits. Yep. There you go. Kind of tuck it in. And like I said, kind of fit it like a puzzle. You can even make it bigger or smaller, whatever you'd like. And then here, we can go with a big tower. We can make a really tall tower there if we'd like. So you just kind of measure it out. Fold it over, save us some time. And then just cut along where we measured. Again, we would love to see your towers and would love to see how you guys colored your skies. You guys can have mom and dad post these to our Facebook page or send it to us on our Instagram page. You guys can tag us and mom and dad will know, or grandma and grandpa will know how to do that. And if you don't, that's okay. You can just email us. We'd still love to see what you guys are up to with your crafts this summer. All right, so there's my tower. Oh, that looks cool. Awesome. And just kind of piece it together. And you can play with it, kind of move it around, see if you want it in a different spot. And lastly, let's go ahead and make our flag. So you'll glue this down when you're ready, when you're all done. You can make a stick here. And that'll go behind there. And then you'll need your pencil to draw out your flag. I kind of made it over here, made it kind of like a little slanted shape there. And it looks, you know, like a traditional little triangle flag. So we can go ahead and draw that out. And you can have it waving the other way, whichever way you'd like. You can have it bigger or smaller, or if you want a rectangle flag, you can do that. It's okay. So you can have it go like that. And there is your silhouette castle. We hope you guys have enjoyed this craft time. Enjoy your reading, and we'll see you next time.